Hey, and howdy. Pinkos, call me Pinkos. You know what? They've been busy, very busy, trying to prove that women can do what men can do. But women were not created to do everything a man can do. Women were created to do everything a man cannot do. Just saying, hey, wiser advisor stuff to the commander. Here's a commander of the United States Navy destroyer USS John McCain. And he's been relieved of his duties. It's a good thing because you had the telescope upside down on a firearm. I mean, you got to kind of know how to use a gun if you're in the military, and he didn't, and they acted good. Good thinking, good going. Hey, I think of the American military, and then I swing over to Canada and other countries, the Canadian military. Some days I think they couldn't beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. There are people there that lead them. It's disgusting that they wouldn't know how to put a scope on a gun. Hey, just share it because I've had some first-hand knowledge of that recently. Pinko governments, you know what? They do not want you to own your own home. They don't. It's part of the process. It's part of the program, the commie program. That's to take over everything, dumb you down, so we think for you and all that kind of stuff. And now we want to own your homes. And it's happening in Canada, in British Columbia, as a campaign promise. The President Premier said, hey, we'll give you 40% of the money to buy your house and we'll own 40% of it and you can maybe pay us back, and on it goes. And then you have the feds, the prime mistake. He's doing the same thing. I mean, we'll have equity in your home and they're working towards it. Ask a Russian how they like that, and it doesn't go well with people. People want to own things. Then the government says, well, prices are too high. But it's their fault. It's because of them. They did it. There's so much red tape. I wish a government would run, or a contender for government would run on the basis of red tape and say, hey, it takes me that many, or there's that many pieces of paper to open up a share account. There's that many to have a mortgage, and there's this and there's that. I mean, it's the government's fault. And now they campaign on fixing it. It's like a fireman, starting a fire and then putting it out as job security. I mean, stop with the fires already, because it's too hard. It's just too hard for all of us humanoids. You know what? You become what you think. You become what you do. Think good and do good, and you all will be a good conservative, and that's good. There's hope with conservatism. There's no hope with liberalism, just none. And talking about people wanting to be something, maybe that they're not. Look at this little clip here. It's all about vegans, pronounce it, potato, whatever, turnip. And it's come to this. I mean, adults doing this. Have a watch.
Now, this has to be a joke. Vegan horse riding, Sophie. I refuse to believe this is real.
Vegan horse riding championship in Finland goes viral. The sport doesn't involve any actual horses. Instead, players ride a stick with a toy horse head, prance around with their own human legs, and even jump over barriers. The sport is officially called hobby horsing, with about 1,500 people competing in it from all over the world.
It's harder than it looks, so I'm like, just try it. It gives me the opportunity to be creative.
This has a longer stick because it gives me more space to move when I do dressage.
So, is that real or not? They say it's real. I don't believe it.
What is wrong with people? I mean, how old are these people? Anyway, y'all go and have a good day no matter what happens in politically. Right is right, left is wrong. See ya.